Hello everyone, welcome back to the Talos Principle 2. Thank you for joining me today. Oh, it's so exciting. We'll be back in this game. It's been a few days since I last played it. For you, it was only been a couple of days. But for me, it's been a lot longer. It looks like Byron has something to say to us. Let's have a see what he has to say.
Hey, 1K.
Hey, what do you make of this Miranda?
Going on what little we have, honestly, she reminds me of myself when I'd just been born. I came out from the dam at night, and the sky was full of stars. I felt a reverence then, an almost ecstatic connection to the sublime. The universe seemed like a miracle, and to exist within it was the greatest possible honor. That view was tempered in time, but I've always tried to hold on to as much of it as I could.
That's all. Okay, I mean, it's I think it's a commendable attitude to have, to try and see the wonder in everything. Okay, right, well anyway, we have 2 puzzles left to go in this area, 7 and 8, and I do want to try, I think what I'll do, once I've solved all the puzzles, I'm going to flick all these switches and see what they do. So still, what, if anything. Right, okay, puzzle 7. Eye of the Needle. Right, what have we got? We have a driller. We have pressure plate. And another pressure plate. That leads to a connector. So a little look around, see what we've got. We've got the blue thing there. Oh, okay, so that's where we need to drill. I'm guessing that blue thing here will disconnect the gate. Anything around here? No, just a little thing. Okay, so first thing to do then, I guess, is just explore some of these places. Let's just drop that down there. So that's just where we drill. Alright. Let's grab this then. Chuck that down there. So this gets us the connector. Where's the emitter? Oh, it's there. Okay, right. So in that case, emitter and... Oops. Oh, put that in the wrong place, didn't I? Okay, so that'll open that gate. So now we can actually use this. We can get through here, and then we can drill through here. What does that get us then? I guess what it gets us. Oh, that's where we're trying to get to. Okay, yeah. So we need the blue power to come through here. Okay, yeah, that's what we need that for then. We can take this now, but I do need... Well, that's interesting. Oh, okay, in that case, I actually need to put this back in there, don't I? Well, no, I can go through here. No, I can't. Okay, yeah, so I need to actually... Oh, no. Hold on, what do I... How do I do this? Hang on, let me think. I need to get... Let's just stick that down there. Oh, what's this? We need to get into here. How do we get in there? Oh, there's another drill thing there. Okay. Oh, hold on. There's another... Ah, okay. We need to go into there. That's the first thing we want to do. Doing this all wrong. Right. There and there. And open up that. Let's get the drill back. We're not ready for this section yet. What we want is take this. This we can just maybe chuck down here. Right, so now we can do that. We can grab the cube. And what else is there in there? Nothing else in there, was there? Okay, so we take this out and take this out. So now, yeah, this cube we can now use to do this. Let's have another look then. So through there, yeah, there was nothing through there. I can't get through there. Somehow we've got that in there. Okay. So we want to bring this back over here. We're going to want to grab this. Hang on. So there's nothing else in here, right? Absolutely nothing else in here. So yeah, so that room is done with. And then, yeah, all we can do then is connect that and that, put it down, and take this in. So if we drill a hole there, and then we can take this, and we can get it through here. Yeah, so now, what do we want to do through here? Hold on. There was a thing. There's the blue. Where's the other thing gone? It's the power is there. Can we get the... Maybe I need to sort out the angles there. I want to try and get... But then what's this all about? I don't get it. I don't even get how I would get in there. How do I get in there? Because I can't go through the holes that the driller makes. So how do I get through? Oh, unless, of course, unless... No, hold on. First of all, can I actually see... Where is the blue power thing that we need to connect this to? Oh, it's there. Oh, that's no good. Yeah, we can't get that through here. But what we can... Oh, okay, yeah, that's why we need the jammer. Yeah, we'll definitely need to get that jammer. Right, so let me try something. We need this. That opens up that. No, I put you down, did I not? Put you down. Can I jump over this wall? I cannot. It is not high enough. This cube isn't big enough to get me over there. Okay. That's interesting. I need to get over. Oh, maybe I could just jump over this fence here. Yeah, okay, I'm being stupid. It's a frequent occurrence. I hope this doesn't give you motion sickness. I feel like I'm very quick with my movements here, but okay, there we go. Right, so now the jammer. We want to jam. I guess. What do we want to jam? That one. There we go. Yes, I think that is what we want. So I can now take... I can take the cube, just in case I need that for something. Grab this. And then... Yes, I will. Oh, yes. Okay, so yeah, so I can connect to that. And to this. Now, do I get the right positioning? Yeah, that should work. Okay, then that cube we can then place on there. Yeah, there we go. Good job. Good job. Okay. Probably made that look harder than it needed to be, but it's all good. Puzzle 7 is
managed to
done.
extract an audio file from 1K's data stream incident. It's hard to be sure because it's just a fragment, but I think it's some kind of log or diary.
We finished a new lab today. Some processes are still harder than others, but energy output was up 2,000%. It's incredible how each leap forward enables another. The next iteration of the machine will...
So as we suspected, someone was experimenting here. But experimenting on what? What was this machine they were building?
Maybe it's whatever powers the megastructure.
Very interesting. Okay, last puzzle then. Seesaw. Right, so let's have a look then. We have the emitter here. We obviously need to drill through to get it. We've got the connector and then the... Okay, what about what's behind here? We have blue behind there. Okay. So first thing we'll do then is open up the red. So what do we got inside? Another connector inside here. And we need the blue. Okay, so we need to connect the blue. Can we connect through these bars? You think you would be able to, but you might not. I guess actually we could just connect through this gate though. Apart from, we're going to be crossing the beams if we do that. And actually, yeah, because that will shut off that, won't it? Okay. So this. If I come around here, we'll connect it to that and to this. And okay, so that will connect. So if I then take this and put a hole in there, but then we need to connect that still. Oh well, actually, yeah. Hold on. I didn't even need to drill through that, did I? Where can I get the angle? I'm not going to get an angle at all because they're going to be crossing the beams. I can obviously, unless, I was going to see if there's some kind of funky way I can connect through this hole. I don't think it's going to work anyway, is it? Okay, we'll connect there. Is that connecting? It's not quite connecting. Okay, so that will connect. So that does that. But then that shuts that off. Okay, so that's obviously not working. Oh, that is all we need to do. Seesaw. Think about the name of the thing. That's the clue on how these things work. That's the clue on how these things work. If I put this down here, let me just check, see if it does connect through those windows. Looks like it does. Looks like it does. Let me just take that for a second. Yeah, so that it does do that. So that is open. I just need to get through now. Seesaw. How do we seesaw things? There's no elevation. Seesaws go up and down, but I don't see any ups or downs around here. It's probably super obvious and you're shouting at me to see what I should be seeing, but I'm not seeing it just yet. Ah, okay. I've had a thought. Might not be a very good thought, but it might do something. Okay, hold on. Right, what I think I need to do is get this gate open. I want to get the driller through into here. So then we're going to drill a hole in there. Then I'm going to take this, connect through here. Okay, so that does that. So now I can get through here. This is how we do it. Yes, now we take that and we open up that one. No, because it's not going through the gate. Ah, okay. That's fine because we can then move this still to here. Readjust the hole. There we go. My God. That's how we do it. That's how we shut off the red when we didn't need it anymore, by blocking it from that one. Oh my God. Okay. Again, should have been easier, but we got there in the end.
I'm impressed.
Well, maybe you shouldn't be. Well, I did it anyway. Right. Hey, Alcatraz, speak to me. Oh, I thought you had something to say. Oh, you do. It's just being slow.
I've been meaning to talk to you. This vision you had, the data stream overload. How did it feel?
I don't know. Strangely beautiful, frightening, unpleasant at first, then beautiful, felt threatening. Just data, can't explain it. I don't know really. Actually, as I say, it's been about a week since I last played this, so I can't quite remember what happened in it. So I don't know how to describe it. So it was unpleasant at first, and then beautiful.
Don't you worry that maybe your first impression was correct?
Maybe.
And after that, your mind was basically being hijacked?
Yeah, it's possible. I felt more like my mind was being expanded. It wasn't hijacked. I think I made contact with something. We'll say that.
Just don't take this too lightly, okay? We're sturdier than our ancestors, but a mind is still a fragile thing.
Okay, I want to ask you about something else.
Go ahead.
Oh, there was nothing. Actually, no, didn't. That's all. Right, so we have the golden gate, which I don't... Well, I mean, I suppose... Yeah, we don't need to do them right now. Is that a palm reader? Have I done this one? I don't think I have. New Theology. From the New Theology by George Bernard Shaw. The object of the whole evolutionary process is to realize God. That is to say, instead of the old notion that creation began with a God, a personal being who, being perfect, created something lower than himself, the aim of the new theology is to turn that process the other way and to conceive of the force behind the universe as working up through imperfection and mistake to a perfect organized being, having the power of fulfilling its highest purposes. In a sense, there is no God as yet achieved, but there is that force at work making God, struggling through us to become an actual organized existence, enjoying what to many of us is the greatest conceivable ecstasy, the ecstasy of a brain and intelligence actually conscious of the whole, and with executive force capable of guiding it to a perfectly benevolent, harmonious end. That is what we are working to. I don't actually agree with that at all. I think that's a very conceited viewpoint. It kind of assumes that the intelligence of humans, I'm assuming that they're really sort of talking about humans being the peak, which is far from true. There is no peak when evolution is concerned. We're not striving towards anything. The whole thing, evolution, is just about surviving and being good enough to survive in the niche that we have created. So all this is basically rubbish, in my opinion. You might think differently, and that's fine, but that's my opinion. Okay, from The Lives of the First Companions by Randolph777. After all these events, I think, is that pronounced Neve? I'm not sure. Decided to consult the writings of the ancients. But while philosophy and religion interested her, it was an art in all its forms that came as a revelation. To her delight, she discovered that meaning was not something constructed purely out of logic or will, but that it could also be found in stories. That even when the characters and events of a story were not factual, they had a validity and weight as if they somehow were real after all. She was astonished that such a profound experience was freely available to all humans, but concerned that too few took advantage of it. So she set out to enrich the inner lives of her fellow citizens by promoting the arts, starting with the legacy of Gehenna. Neve sounds nice. I would love to meet her one day. She must know more about New Jerusalem art history than anyone. When we do, remind me to explain how to pronounce her name. The default settings in the language libraries are wrong. I wonder. I think it is pronounced Neve, isn't it? Which is not how it's pronounced. I could be wrong about that. I'm not sure. Obviously, I'm not the only one having problems. Leviathan. From the Introduction to Leviathan by Thomas Hobbes. Nature, the art whereby God has made and governs the world, is, by the art of man, as in many other things, so in this also imitated, that it can make an artificial animal. For seeing life is but a motion of the limbs, the beginning of whereof is in some principal part within. Why may we not say that all automata, engines that move themselves by springs and wheels, as does a watch, have an artificial life? For what is the heart but a spring, and the nerves but so many strings, and the joints but so many wheels, giving motion to the whole body, such as was intended by the artificer? Art goes yet further, imitating that rational and most excellent work of nature, man. Again, always putting man, humans, as the peak, which is just blatantly not true. For by art is created by that great Leviathan called Commonwealth, or State in Latin civitas, which is but an artificial man, though of greater stature and strength than the natural, for whose protection and defence it was intended, and in which the sovereignty is an artificial soul, as giving life and motion to the whole. Lastly, the pacts and covenants by which the parts of this body politic were first made, set together and untied, resemble that fiat, or the "let us make man," pronounced by God in the creation. It's obvious that Hobbes read Stratton and is extrapolating the Talos Principle to the level of the state, but unlike Stratton, he wishes For at the end of the day is a powerful ruler to control this machine, to tell him what to do. Yeah, that's a bit of a word salad that was. Not really sure what they were getting at. Okay. Right, let's go. We're going to ignore the triangle puzzles, the little question marks that we have over there. And we're going to just head towards the gate, and I guess we'll move on to the next area. If we do see anyone wanting to speak, we'll have a little chat. I love speaking to the guys. Definitely making this world feel so alive. I've said this in the comments, so when people have left the comments, that this place does feel... It just feels more like a living world. It really feels like a part of a team, really like exploring this mystery, and you know, they're all kind of wandering around investigating. Where am I going? Okay, I want to go over this way. Yeah, investigating this kind of mystery. Yes, brilliant. I'm just absolutely loving it. Okay, yeah, we do have Yakut. Talk to me.
I can't stop thinking about Miranda. A new person not born in New Jerusalem? Can you imagine that? I wonder what it's like to be her.
Well, it depends. You remember, it depends on who created her, I suppose. Yeah, it does. It depends on who created her.
That's true. Just look at our team. Imagine getting your worldview from Byron versus, say, Melville. The outcome couldn't be more different.
Yeah.
Which brings us back to the question of who built this place. Guess we'll have to wait and see.
I wanted to ask you about something else. What do you make of these labs?
They're very different from the rest of these structures in that they serve a clear purpose. Everything else is kind of surreal, but the labs are places where people lived and worked. I don't know what that means, but I think it means something.
Okay, well, what do you think the towers are for?
Maybe they're for powering up the megastructure? Or maybe they just open it, like keys. Why? No idea. But aren't they gorgeous? Just incredible feats of engineering?
Yeah, I agree, they're beautiful.
I don't know who built this place, but whoever they were, they must have had a purpose. Making something so beautiful feels like a statement of intent.
That's all. Yeah, I mean, statement of intent. I mean, how could you not make a statement by building something like this? Okay, actually, so before we just go through that, I do want to just take a moment to retrace my steps, flick on all those switches and just see what happens. Oh, we also have another speaky person here, Melville.
Yes?
Did you have a look at one of those labs?
I did. It's interesting. The tech is a bit older, but it's been heavily modified to be more efficient. And it's not the kind of hack job you'd expect either. Whoever did this knew what they were doing. We could probably learn something from them.
Oh, that's interesting. Where could have all this tech come from?
I guess it could be discarded New Jerusalem tech. The mayor made us throw away a bunch of stuff that was perfectly fine, if you ask me. But I'm not sure. I'll check to see if I can find any serial numbers, and I'll get back to you.
That's all. That's interesting. I mean, how much stuff did he throw away then for them to build all this kind of stuff around here? Right, okay, well, I'm going to go through and I'm going to flick all these switches. Let me just check. It's not lit up or anything. Let me turn it off. Yeah, nothing there. Ooh, okay, so... Through the wall. Right, I'm going to switch them all on. Oh, I love this music. Two's over this way. Oh, whoa, hello. It's the deer again. Keeping up with you this time. Okay, number 2, switch on. Okay, 3, on. Okay, 4, switch on. Okay, 5, switch on. 6, switch on. Okay, 7, On. It'd be very anticlimactic if this doesn't do anything. Okay, last one. 8. Okay, didn't do anything. Well, that was disappointing. There could be more about somewhere. Let's go to the gate then. Yeah, there's switches on these things, is there? No, okay. I wonder what they do. It could relate to something once we get the golden gates open. Might mean something. Yeah, they're all on. Nothing here. No switches. 2, 4, 7, 8. Oh, new interface available. What was that? Oh, I've just been looking at this. Found out on a Sphinx monument on the wooden plateau. Taking reference photo in case I want to figure this out later. Or maybe we just turn on 2, 4, 7, and 8. Oh, let's just try that. 2, 4, 7, 8. Okay. Okay, so 8 we want on. 7 we want on. Right, 6 we're gonna turn off. 5 we turn off. Okay, and then 1 we turn off. Okay, 3 switch off. That should be it. Okay, 2, 4, 7, 8. I'm pretty sure I've done that. I might have to just run around and check them all again just to make sure in order. Oh, 5 is on. Got it. That was the one I was missing. Oh, so I've done something. What is this? Solve one of the Sphinx monuments.
To another question. The last answer leads to the first question.
What does that mean? Another mystery to solve. Discovered what seems like another mystery to solve. Stars, clearly inspired by the simulation, which are gained by solving puzzles related to these monuments to Pandora, Prometheus and the Sphinx. Perhaps these stars are somehow related to what Jakob dubbed as the astronomical temple. Hey, well, that's awesome.
I think that was more like a recording. The entity didn't appear, and the system didn't react either.
Stars. Another reflection of the simulation.
Yeah. Stars, which I never really did much with in the first game. Amazing. Okay, right, well let's move on then. I think it is time. I think there are possibly 2 stars in this area, so I don't know where the other one is. I could be wrong about that. Well, I think it tells us when we get on the transport system. But right, okay, last thing to do then is to solve the puzzle. Right, so what can we do? We can rotate, we can place, right, there. Oh, that doesn't seem right, maybe. This is the last one, isn't it? So, Alpha doesn't do anything. Well, that's not how we do it. So, let's try... What would be best? Yeah, I don't think so. Okay, hang on. Let's we can rotate. So that goes like no, that can't be right. Let's try this one. This one. Yeah, that's not going to work, is it? That's quite close. I think that's probably what I did last time, wasn't it? Oh. Rotate. Yes, nice. One done. I wonder if there's like anything to explore in like these little places. It doesn't seem like there is. Alright, let's just keep on going. Okay, next one. Oh god, I think we really fell off there. Oh, nice! First time! Oh, the music is very dramatic right now. Right, so this is the same as before. We've got this kind of elevator. We had the sort of, there was the Sphinx vision that we saw last time. Oh, this is different.
Halt,
Or was it?
creature of clay.
This is Pandora.
You
That
have
was her.
strayed from your garden and entered a domain that is beyond your ken. Turn back now, before you harm yourself and others.
Oh no, it was the Sphinx last time. Who are you?
I am, like you, another lost child of Hephaestus in the kingdom of Artemis. But though I am lost, I know my purpose. To stand between you and the flame.
Are you like the Sphinx?
The Sphinx speaks in riddles and
And you're
knows
not.
nothing but mysteries. She has questions, but no answers.
Well, we were invited here.
Prometheus had no authority to summon you. He is rash and foolish and given to trickery, but his schemes lead only to ruin. Therefore heed my warning. The flame is not for you.
I think I'll be the judge of that. We will consider your words. We need to know what's going on here for the safety of New Jerusalem, but that is true. We're not just going to leave here because you had a bad experience with the magic box, okay? We need to know more about these technologies for the future of New Jerusalem. I think we need to know what's going on here for the safety of New Jerusalem.
Your desire to protect your city is commendable, but you must remember that knowledge leads to temptation.
Don't agree. Alright, going to get another beam going then. Okay.
How many of those bloody things are there?
I think that was Pandora, which matches the other one being Prometheus.
They seem to be locked in some kind of conflict.
Might be wise to avoid getting caught in the crossfire until we understand what these entities actually are.
Yeah, that's not a bad shout, although we do just need to figure out what is going on. Right, one more tower to activate. So I guess we can move on to a new area. Let's have a little look-see here. Okay, so this is the first one that we did, right? Did the 8 puzzles, and I did the 2 lost puzzles. We can't access the gold ones there. Lost labs, I don't know, and stars we didn't get. This one, here we go. Yes, did the main puzzles. Oh, lost lab. One of one, so I did the lab. Well, how come I didn't do the lab in that one? I did find it, I'm sure I did. And I got 1 of 2 stars, so there is another star somewhere. Okay, well, we'll come back to these things then. Eastern wetlands, a region of low hills interspersed with small bodies of water overshadowed by a gargantuan star-like construct. Let's go.
1K brought up an interesting question earlier. Where did all the tech in the labs come from? So, I had a look at the serial numbers. And it turns out the answer is New Alexandria.
Oh.
Wow, I guess that makes sense. After the explosion, the colony was abandoned. Nobody ever went back for all that stuff.
We had enough to deal with. So many dead.
So that's one question answered. But how did they go from scavenged Alexandria tech to all this?
How did we go from nothing to where we are now? Through the application of reason and the right tools.
Interesting. Still, there's no real clue on who is doing this. Oh, look at this. Wow. That's a strange construct. Why would you build something of that shape? Unless it has some kind of application of some kind. Wow.
Look at the size of that structure.
How does the material support so much weight? Is it the same stuff as the other buildings?
Yeah. I know it looks like some type of concrete, but the molecular structure is completely different. Whatever it is, it's a lot stronger and less brittle.
Are the labs made out of the same material?
No, that's just ordinary concrete. Although, it does have some molecular weirdness going on too. Too little variation in the grain.
Wow. Okay, right, well, gotta leave this one for the next episode. Thank you for watching today. Hope you're enjoying this one. Hope you are as intrigued as what is going on as I am. This is incredible. Yeah, so we definitely got some more things to explore in the other areas which have already been. But yeah, 8 more puzzles to solve, more towers to unlock, more stars to find. Oh, I'm excited. And I'll see you next time. Goodbye.